Folks, listen up. Do not play with any pain in your hands or your arms. Okay, I'll tell you what happened. After 40 years, I've made this mistake. On Sunday, a handful of my students and myself were playing out at a local farmer's market. And the gig went great, and for a lot of them, it was their first time ever performing, and so hats off to them. I'm so proud of them. They've done a fantastic job. However, on the last few songs, I was noticing in my forearm, something was a little bit off. It was getting hard to strum. Now, over the years, I've played many gigs, and in the way gigs go, this was probably one of the most easiest of what I've had to play song-wise. Okay, so it was just basically strumming all day. And I noticed on the last few songs, this is getting a little painful. I couldn't work out why it was. Anyway, I didn't think any more of it. We've packed up, gone home. And when I got home, by the time I got home, the ability to use this hand was diminishing really quick. It hurt to grab things, hold things, and even open a doorknob was painful for it. So I knew there was something not right, but I didn't know what I'd done. I hadn't smashed it into anything. I didn't lift anything heavy or strained it. It's just really bizarre. Even to now, I don't know. But what I did, I had a couple of hours rest, and then I had the bright idea of, hey, why don't I play a little bit more? This should get rid of it. All right, not thinking. I played for about another hour playing some songs just here at home. And by the time I finished, hey, there was no difference. There was still pain there. The following morning, I woke up and all this arm was swollen. So that meant all day yesterday and today, I've ruled out any sort of playing. Yesterday, I couldn't even do any typing or texting, which makes running the business a little bit harder. But anyway, we got through that. And even today, just the thought of shaking that hand for a strumming motion, it is painful. All right, I don't know what it is. There's something in here that it hurts. Anyway, I'm not going into it. I'm not dwelling on it. I'm just here to warn you, if any time as a beginner over 40, if you feel pain in your hands or in your arm, please stop. Don't make the same mistake I did. Stop and let it rest for at least a day, okay? So if I had done that, instead of coming home and a couple of hours later playing, it may be okay, but I want to warn you. So if you're changing chords, right, and you feel a sharp twinge in your palm area inside your hand, stop immediately. Do not keep playing, all right? So because your muscles and ligaments are all developing to get that dexterity going, you're going to find there's lots of little bits in this hand that you've never known of before, and that can really do some damage if you keep playing, right? Fingertips are a little bit different. Play through that, because that's just all part of the learning process. But when you're changing chords, if you notice that there's pain in your hands, stop immediately. Same with your arm and wrist area as well. Like, especially as a newbie, you'll be doing different motions that you're not used to playing. All right, so these muscles are going to get a workout, and they're going to be working in different ways than you've used before. So it's only natural that you're going to feel a bit of strain, but please don't push it. Just relax with it, all right, and put it off until the next day. All right. For me, I don't know. I've never experienced that sort of pain before. Maybe the odd twinge in the hand, but like this one was something completely different. So what can you do in this situation where you've got pain in your hands but want to keep playing? Well, there's many things we can do. If it's in this arm, or your strumming arm, I should say, you can still practice your chord changes, right? You just not go to strum. You still practice your chord changes. If you've got scales or riffs that you want to play, you can still work your way through them just on what the fingers have got to do. So you can do all that. If the pain is in this hand, well, you can work on your rhythm over on this hand, right? You just got to hit open strings or one string at a time and work on your rhythm and obviously your timing. You can put your metronome on or play along with, have a click track going in the song and just play along doing the rhythm work. You can also, not that I really recommend this, but if you're inclined to, you can do theory concepts. But the better one for you as a beginner over 40, what you should be doing is, if only in these times where you are physically not able to play, learn the notes on your fretboard. All right, start learning them. Understand where the lowest note of the chord is and knowing what that note is. So when you play a G, the lowest note of the chord on the 6th string is a G note. When you do the C, the lowest note of that chord is on the 5th string of the 3rd fret, and that's a C. All right, and you can start understanding the fretboard a lot better. The other good thing that you can do when your hands are out of action is just put on some music. Doesn't matter what it is, your favorite music, and learn to sing. Practice your singing, all right? Print the lyrics out, whatever you need, and just go through the lyrics, reciting the lyrics, trying to get them in your head, all right? With music, just close your eyes and target a harmony note that the singers are playing. I've been listening to the Beatles over the last couple of days, and like, it's really helps with understanding harmony in the way to sing it, not to understand what they're doing on a music theory basis, but just closing your eyes and really targeting one of those harmony notes and trying to pitch it, all right? All this is practice. And if you want to be a campfire strummer who sings along, hey, singing is part of that. And we got to do that separate anyway from the guitar until the guitar parts are second nature, okay? So there's many things you can do. As if you've heard here, use this hand basically, and vice versa. All right, so I just want to let that be a warning to you, because I am really, am I down on myself? I feel stupid that I didn't recognize this. I've talked about this over the years to my students. All right, don't play through pain. It's one of the cardinal rules of playing guitar. As soon as you feel pain, stop. All right, don't push through it. Fingertips, again, is the only exception. All right, so it bums me out that I can't play. And if I just come home from that gig on Sunday and not played anything after that, it could be a different story. It could have all just settled down. Who knows? I would have just picked it up yesterday and see how it went and made another decision. But learn from my mistake, folks. Do not play through pain. It can lead to more serious issues than you need to know about. All right, because you want to keep playing. You want to keep playing songs for fun. All right. So speaking of playing songs for fun, if you would like an easy, very easy get into playing songs, if you're an absolute beginner or near beginner you may be playing through chords but like still not playing any songs, then my Ultimate 4-Chord Songbook, which is a video course, is a great way, perfect for adults over 40, to start playing songs today. There's 10 easy songs to play. You get a chord chart with it, all video instructions in bite-sized pieces, so you can just start playing, having fun, and getting used to playing chords and strumming at the same time. All right, a lot of fun. So check that out. Here's a link here. Just click on there, go through and start the course and start playing your first song. Many people can start playing their first song in under 60 minutes with the system I have there, but it's a complete video course. It's all free for you, so enjoy it and keep playing without pain. All right, see you in the next one.